Hey, what's up everybody? MGTOW Gamer back here, coming back with a brief update to the StamDK Thriving Chaos build. So I had made some changes. As you can see, I'm just showing off the build real quick. These are your stats with the tripod. Fully buffed with 7th Legion proc, buffed without 7 Legion, still looking pretty good. Resistances look a little low. Very tanky, don't be surprised. I'm going to show you a nice little clip of how tanky this build can be. Effective weapon damage is actually really good, just shy of 7,900. So I made a little change. I had been originally wanting to run the other morph of Dawnbreaker, the flawless one, for the extra weapon damage, which would set us at like 5,100 physical damage. Weapon damage, but I actually decided to go with the Thrives in Chaos morph. The reason being is because the Thrives in Chaos is a dual wield ability, right? Most people don't use this. Most people use Rend in PvE, but the Thrives in Chaos morph is an awesome ability, especially on StamDK, because of two passives. One, the Slaughter passive. When the person becomes low, below 25%, this in essence starts doing execute damage as well, because it's in the dual wield tree. So it says increases while wielding dual wield. It says increases the damage with dual wield abilities by 20% against enemies within who are under 25% HP. So since Thriving Chaos heals for a portion of the damage, heals for more than 50% when you pop Igneous and gain the major mending. Of course, you heal for like 60+% of the damage, but then the damage starts to do execute damage. And of course, the more damage you do, the more you're healing for. And of course, if you can basically get this to line up with multiple targets, each tick from each opponent has a heal attached to it. So it gives you a lot of staying power within a fight. Also, because of the Ruffian passage, it says gives you 50% damage when attacking stunned, immobilized, disoriented, or silenced enemies. And of course, this does both. It stuns as well as immobilizes. So for the duration, if the person doesn't CC break, or if the person doesn't CC break and roll dodge, they're taking an additional 15% more damage, not just from Blood Craze, but also from your ultimate. The other thing is that it says each enemy hit increases your damage done by 5% for the duration, up to a maximum of 30%. So that's an extra 5 to 30% for all of your abilities, whether they're on your front bar or on your back bar, or whether they're the ability Thrive in Chaos. So especially in team fights, this is a very frontline build. You're going to be basically leading the charge, or you'll be taking the brunt of the damage, especially if you don't have like a tank who's there to block and absorb a lot of the damage. This is what this ability will actually help you to do while maintaining a lot of damage. Typically in big team fights, if I think my team is going to take a big hit, I will pop Magma Shell so that my entire team gains a damage shield. But when I'm able to, you typically try to get a Thriving Chaos off if I feel that my team isn't going to take a big hit. So especially between when you see the stacks of Thriving Chaos, even if you can get this right, we're at 78, almost 7,900 effective weapon power in team fights and battlegrounds. It's easy enough to get this to pop on 3 people, pushing our damage to 9,000. That means all of our abilities gain an extra 15% damage. As you can see there in BGs, if you're coming in on the back end and you're hitting multiple opponents, look at that damage, look at the dot damage, almost 17k on Venomous. We're hitting an effective weapon damage of 10,000 for an 8-second duration. That's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of these dots start doing ridiculous amounts of damage on top of the Thrive in Chaos. I recommend this for this build without a doubt. I've been playing it. I played it all day yesterday for the better part of like 7-8 hours, and this build works amazing. In team fights, it's tanky, it does a lot of damage, it offers amazing utility between Magma Shell, Igneous, and then on top of that, the damage shield from Imperium. When this goes off, it's a huge amount of damage and mitigation for your entire team. Between Magma Shell, the shield from Imperium, and then the small shield that you gain, is roughly 17,000 in shields in no CP battlegrounds that you're giving to your entire team. That's huge, because most people are going to have at least, I would say, 20k in health. So at minimum you're giving your players a 10,000 shield that lasts for 9 seconds. It's an amazing build. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you are. Feel free to check me out. I stream pretty regularly on Twitch at MGTOW Gamer. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. God bless.
Let's pop that. Stop pushing.
Nothing can save them now.
That's how you do it.